I'm really excited and looking forward to just imparting and learning from you guys as well here today. I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to the TEDx Guamile Street team for bringing us together in this incredible platform for knowledge and skills exchange. Your dedication to fostering growth and collaboration within the arts community is truly commendable. A special thank you to Word Is for consistently being at the forefront of arts development, providing invaluable resources to help us thrive in our creative endeavors. I also want to extend my appreciation to the Lim Kok Kweng University of Technology for graciously offering their premises and facilities for this gathering of artistic minds. Your generosity in providing a conducive environment for our discussion is greatly appreciated. To everyone who played a part in putting together this event, from the organizers to the volunteers, thank you for your hard work and dedication. It is because of your efforts that we're able to come together and celebrate our shared passion for the arts. And last but not least, I want to thank all the artists, students, and practitioners present here today. Your continued contribution to the economic growth and cultural participation in this community is invaluable. Together, we are shaping the future of the arts landscape, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Let's make today's gathering a memorable and enriching experience for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thamsanqa Sibandze, aka the Courtesy of Hip Hop, and I'm a recording and performing hip hop artist for about 2 decades now. I'm hoping that my story can help push somebody towards their realization of their goals. I'm also a transformation catalyst for the Key International. I facilitate a program known as Thought Patterns and Business Process Reengineering. So I've been with the Key for about 8 years now, equipping individuals, teams, and organizations with the necessary skills for them to actually move from where they are to the spaces that they want to be and who they want to become. I've had the pleasure of working with Salon South Africa, Salon Mozambique, and just before the world went into lockdown, I was at the James Madison University in Virginia, Washington, as a guest lecturer on how the mind works in unlocking our potential, performance potential, which is the cognitive science and the basis of our curriculum at the Key. I've also been a guest lecturer at the University of Delft in the Netherlands, and I am a recurring guest lecturer at the University of Johannesburg in their Arts, Architecture, and Design faculty. I'm also a radio and television host. I'm on EBIS2 every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. on a drive time show called Urban Express with Linz and Courtesy. On TV, I hosted 3 seasons of the MTN Spotlight Talent Search Competition. Shout out Willem Seni, the judge. I hosted Broken Society on SABC1. Basically, my message to the world is live life to the fullest and make it impact where you are with what you have. Simple as that. Now, in this world of arts, where creativity knows no limitations, it was absolutely important for me to start by designing an artist statement and philosophy. Now, this is more than just a piece of writing. It's actually a window into the soul of an artist, and it offers an understanding into my inspirations, my motivations, and my artistic intentions. It provides context for all of my work, whether it's in music, spoken word poetry, radio, television, or transformation facilitation. It acts as a compass that guides my artistic journey, and it shapes my artistic decisions. This statement carries my beliefs, my values, and my principles, and it serves as a foundation upon which my artistic practice is built. My personal philosophy empowers me to stay true to my vision, and it navigates the complexities of this creative process where it gives me confidence and conviction. Now, over the years, it has played a vital role in shaping the identity and legacy of me as an artist and a creative. Whether you see me on stage, on screen, or hear my voice over the airwaves, understand that as Thamsanqa Sibanze, as the courtesy of hip-hop, I dream of a community that not only values artistic expression, but also encourages the exploration of new ways of business and entrepreneurship. I envision a continent with freedom of expression thrives, particularly in the arts, and a society that embraces tolerance, adventure, celebrates individuality, and champions unity. If I were to summarize courtesy as an artist across all the multiplicity of expressions that I've been blessed with, this artist statement and personal philosophy neatly ties it all up in a bow. And why is this artist statement and personal philosophy important? It is important because you are not the only one who wants what you want. So at some point, whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or in the job market, you will need something that will set you apart from everybody else who wants what you want. You are not the only one who wants what you want. Now, in the space of life and purpose coaching, there is something that is known as the law of 10%. In the pursuit of arts as a career, it is a sobering reality that underscores the competition and challenges artists face in their journey to success. This law suggests that out of every 1,000 artists who aspire to achieve the similar goals that you have, only a fraction will ultimately achieve significant acclaim. And it actually starts with your neighborhood. And that's where a lot of us as artists often begin our journey. This law hypothesizes that out of 1,000 aspiring talents, only 100 will manage to break out and gain recognition beyond their immediate surroundings. So, for instance, I grew up right here as Toshini Kobonga, shout out. Out of 1,000 aspiring talents here in Kobonga, only 100 will manage to break out and be known or recognized outside of Kobonga. Moving further, out of those 100 who will achieve local success, only 10 will transcend the boundaries of their town or the city, which in this case is Mbabane. However, the law doesn't stop there. It does continue to narrow the field, indicating that out of the 10 who make it out of Mbabane, only one will successfully break through the barriers of the Oshuk border gate, establishing themselves as internationally recognized artists. And I have the audacity to stand in front of you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, because out of the 1,000 aspiring talents from Estrashini Kobonga, when I was coming up, I was in the 100 that made it out of Kobonga into recognition in my city, and I was in the 10 that made it out of the city, and I became the one that made it out of the country. Thank you. So far, I've been to 15 countries around the world, 15. Constantly presenting my art and my talent and telling my story. This law is a reminder of the harsh reality of this arts industry or the job market or entrepreneurship, where talent alone is often not enough to guarantee your success. This law emphasizes the importance of perseverance, resilience, and strategic plan in navigating the competitive landscape and overcoming the odds that are going to be stacked against you as an aspiring artist or entrepreneur. And especially as you go into the job market. Yes, while it may be intimidating, understanding and embracing this law actually empowers you as an artist to set realistic goals, develop your craft, and pursue your dreams with a game plan that will increase the probability of your progress down the pyramid. Now, once you have crafted your artistic statement and personal philosophy, and once you have understood this law of 10%, that 1,000 turns into 100, and 100 turns to 10, and the 10 becomes 1, the second tool that I want to share with you is known as your unique value proposition. The one thing, sir, that you can do that nobody else can do. Each and every one of us in this room today has a UVP, or a unique value proposition. And your job is to find it, fine-tune it, and then make it work for you. Understanding your unique value proposition is the key to leveraging your strengths and maximizing your opportunities in the pursuit of your goals, particularly in navigating the challenges outlined by the law of the 10% pyramid. By crafting a compelling UVP, you can strategically position yourself to increase the likelihood of progressing further down the pyramid, moving from local recognition to broader acclaim and international recognition. This powerful tool allows you to differentiate yourself from the competition. It allows you to build credibility and resonate with your target audience, ultimately enhancing your chances of breaking through barriers and realizing your full potential in this competitive arts landscape. Your unique value proposition is made up of these following components. The first one is your personality. Your personality is the unique combination of traits, behaviors, and features that define who you are as an individual. It actually includes the aspects such as your communication style, sense of humor, your values, and your interests. Not your friend interests or your family's interests, but yours. Leveraging your personality allows you to connect authentically. And this aspect of, or this element of authenticity is very big in the space of branding yourself. And your personality actually allows you to connect with authenticity to your audience, and it helps you to build rapport. For example, if you have a vibrant and outgoing personality, you can showcase this in your brand by creating content, hosting interactive events, or incorporating humor into your messaging. The second element is your character. And this refers to your moral and ethical qualities that shape your actions and decisions. What are your non-negotiables? This involves integrity, honesty, and consistency in how you conduct yourself, both personally and professionally, publicly or privately. Character is the foundation of who I am, and my non-negotiables are deeply rooted within me. Take alcohol, for instance. I don't drink alcohol, and that's not about to change anytime soon. I vividly recall one time we were in Chicago, and our host, who lives in a mansion straight out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he invited us for lunch, and as he led us into his man cave, boasting of this dream escape pad with signed sports memorabilia on the walls and a massive screen for his movie premieres and games. I was totally blown away, fam. But then he revealed his pride and joy, the bar. Each bottle had a name and a surname. Johnny Walker, Glenn Fiddich, this, that, and the other. Each bottle was older than me, from 19 Banban. And they came from all the different corners of the world, flaunting percentages with a serious pomp. Now, as he took orders from the room, he turned to me and asked, what would you like to drink? And I simply replied, orange juice, sir, with ice, please. Everybody looked at me like you're looking at me now, like I was crazy. Integrity, honesty, consistency in how I conduct myself, both personally and professionally. These are not just words to me, they're the essence of who I am, whether I'm in public or in private. If I would have taken a drink in Chicago, nobody in Eswatini would have ever known. But I would. Demonstrating strong character builds trust and credibility, and it establishes you as a reliable and reputable figure in your field. It highlights your character traits through transparency, accountability, and authenticity, and it reinforces your brand's integrity, and it fosters this long-term relationship with your audience. Differentiation. Now, differentiation involves identifying and communicating what sets you apart from others in your industry or your niche. Quick question. How many hip-hop artists who are basketball athletes who consistently hit the gym 2 hours in the morning for 5 days a week, who have studied cognitive science, are accredited in neurolinguistics programming, can speak with eloquence in the assembly of high school students, university students, industry peers, or corporate executives, are fluent in the English language, noma agucuka ahlatiye ahlahlele akushiya ubambe wangaphasi ngabongwaca nankhamisa nemphambo sekuphinza-phinza, has a unique value proposition with MC charm, artistic articulation, and facilitation flair. Do you know? It's okay. I'll wait. That's not a brag, fam. It's about defining my unique value proposition and showcasing what makes me stand out from the crowd. And this could be your distinct style, your perspective, your expertise, or your approach to the craft. And by emphasizing your points of differentiation, you position yourself as a one-of-a-kind brand that offers something valuable and compelling that nobody else can. Credibility. Now, credibility is earned through a track record of consistency. A track record of expertise, achievements, and demonstrated knowledge in what you are talking about and what you are doing. Credibility is about establishing yourself as an authority whose opinion and recommendation holds weight. Building this credibility involves showcasing your qualifications, accolades, and your past successes, and in sharing testimonials, case studies, and client testimonials who reinforce your credibility and validate that you are who you say you are. Relevance. This is about staying current and responsive to the needs and interests of your audience. And can I say this? It is okay for your audience to change as you evolve as a creative. It is okay for your audience to change as you evolve as an artist. At one point, I was excited about being popular and relevant to the masses. But now, I'm happier with a quality crowd over a quantity crowd. The other day, I was emceeing at an event. It was a private event. And I looked around and I was like, oh, that's the regional director of the UNFPA. Oh, that's the country director of the UNDP. Oh, that's the ambassador of the European Union. I'm relevant in the rooms where the decisions are being made and the checks are being signed. And it involves understanding their preferences, challenges, and aspirations, and then tailoring your brand, messaging, and offering to resonate with them.